come have fun with us, and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 261.
Welcome.
Anna,
Yes.
your first time watching Naruto, and we've now just left a series of filler episode or review for those are on the channel.
Yeah.
And now we're going back to the canon story. Last thing we saw from the canon was, both sides and what the forces were.
Right. Preparing for war.
Exactly. Declaring that war had begun. What are your expectations for what's about to happen?
War.
War.
I expect war to happen. I think, though, it won't happen right away. I mean, we won't get into like the full, combat battlefield right away. There will be a bit of an escalation, I guess.
Yeah, you think so?
That's my guess, yes.
Okay.
Also, don't forget, these are ninja, right? Like, the whole thing is that they're spying and doing undercover missions and stuff like this. So I guess there will be some of that too. But, yeah.
Okay. Well, after this very bad ninja impression that I just gave, let's watch this episode.
Right. The troops.
80,000. Spacey looking guy. I guess.
Yeah, he does look spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening here?
It's still feeling those side effects from the 7 gate.
Oh, that's cool. I'm curious to see if Shikamaru and Gaara will, get to work together.
Oh my god, Kiba!
That's not what you're thinking about when you're in war, when you're going to war. Gaara is the only Kage here, huh? I mean, what can you do though by yourself? Oh,
Keep monitoring. Oh.
They're moving.
Yeah. What an army, huh?
They're starting to look more like people and less like zombies.
They got their personality.
Yeah.
He knows what's happening.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
That they know what's happening.
No.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
I am controlling you. Right, Sasori.
Yes, he doesn't know.
Back to their old...
Right. Good point. We're already dead. Doesn't matter. It's a good point. They're all figuring out what's happening. Oh, I think Neji will meet his father on the battlefield.
Where's the trust, guys?
Oh wow. And just like that,
They're
poof.
on the move. Yeah.
Oh, do you think they'll make it with the information? I mean, Do I think they'll make it with the information?
Oh.
Oh. Oh. I guess since she also works with snakes. Oh no. I thought maybe it wouldn't have as much of an effect on her.
She's surprised.
Yeah.
Of course, he would know.
Oh no.
Did you notice the eye?
Yeah, what was it?
The trust is not there yet. On both sides.
Yeah. Everybody has
Issues with the other
issues with,
village.
yeah. Now is the good time for Gaara to say something.
Oh my god, look. Openly fighting now.
Yeah. They haven't even started yet.
You're already allies.
Have to become allies. Look at this. Everybody's already bickering everywhere.
With friends like this. No.
Oh, it's breaking up all the
fights.
fights.
第1次から第3次までの長きにわたり憎しみは力を欲し俺が生まれたかつて俺も憎しみであり力であり
That's true.
Yeah.
He's a product of this world.
Right.
They all are.
And everything that happened to him.
今暁がなそうとしていることと同じだ一人の忍びがそれを止めてくれた
The influence Naruto had on the world already, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. And like the influence that he had on a lot of different people who now are in like such a higher position. It's nice, you know, he saved him in so many ways.
That's the lesson is teaching the world, right? They were enemies.
Yeah, they were enemies and then
Naruto saw past that.
saved him.
同じ痛みを理解し合った者同士わだかまりはない岩もこの葉も
They've been busy this Akatsuki.
Yeah, they've caused a lot of destruction.
霧も雲もないあるのはただ忍びだ
Ah, nice.
That's good!
出ないのならこの戦争の後に俺の首をはねればいいを救ってくれたその友を今敵は狙っている彼が敵に渡れば世界は終わる
That's why they made him commander-in-chief. Look at
Yeah.
this. That's why they made him Kazekage.
He's good, but also he has
俺は若すぎる
a good story, you know, to tell.
みんなの力を貸してくれ
And that's a good way to go, right? Some people were doubting his age. It's like,
Right.
yeah.
言い過ぎた俺の方こそすまなかった
And like this has a good effect, but realistically speaking, it can't be everyone.
強い熱を持った連中ほどまとまった時は強くなるじゃん。なあ、ガラ。
Proud of your brother, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. The fan base.
Yeah.
俺でみんな仲間になれたってわけか。同意する者は俺に続け。
Ah, let's go!
This is so good. This is a great scene.
I'll follow you, Gaara!
Oh, look at that.
Training continues.
Yeah. And the war has begun.
Yeah, they're on the move on both sides.
Naruto will be angry when he finds out that he wasn't part of this.
Oh.
It must feel so difficult, Like, you have no option but to win. If you lose, it's over for everyone.
Naruto, run, everyone!
Yeah. Look at this army. This is crazy.
War has begun.
It has, indeed.
And at first it seemed like, they weren't gonna, mesh, but with a fantastic speech from Gaara, things got turned around.
That was such a great scene, And it's interesting like how he's pointing out, like, we've all been against each other.
Yeah.
At some point or another, one way or another. But he has this great story between him and Naruto, which he hopes everyone can,
take
learn
inspiration from.
Exactly.
We were enemies and now we're friends.
Yeah, and I attacked his village and he responded by saving my life. Yeah. It's a good story, I think if you want to tell this story, right, it will sound idealistic, but because we've seen how everything happened, it makes sense in every point, right? Like pretty much from the beginning or after Naruto learned the burden that Gaara was carrying.
Just like me.
Yeah, Naruto understood him right away, and then everything came from there. Like if people would just stop and listen to each other, how much of their conflict would be resolved.
But that was the crux of his message too. We make the joke of Naruto like, oh, you're like me.
Yeah.
But what he was saying was, if we've gone through the same pain, then we can understand each other.
Right.
And if we understand each other, then there's no need to be enemies. But you were saying, when people started shaking hands, like, how can that last? Realistically speaking.
Yeah, and not just last, but also even with this beautiful story, I'm sure there must be at least some people who are holding on to their hatred. Yes, like
I'll do the mission, but I still don't like you.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit idealistic,
Well, we shall see. What's interesting though is that we saw, on the opposite side, the army that they have, with the two people at the head, Kabuto and Tobi, don't trust each other, seemingly.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, I'm leaving Zetsu with Sasuke because I don't trust you to not try to go after Sasuke.
Right.
And then the army that they have is sadly resurrected people who can't, decide for themselves.
Yes. I'm curious to see if there will be interesting matchups on the battlefield. Like I'm sure Neji will meet his father. I think maybe Shikamaru will meet Asuma.
Yeah, and he was saying like leaving their personality can work out in some cases if it's gonna, make the enemy frazzle, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm curious to see others like this. I'm sure there will be many battles that we will follow through.
Well, we shall see if there are indeed many battles you will follow through as you react to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden. If you guys want to be there for those reactions when got you too.
Subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Like this video if you did. Comment in the comment section below. And
have a nice
day.